The wind howled like a restless spirit, slamming against the wooden cabin nestled deep in the snow-covered wilderness. Inside, Alex sat alone by the dim glow of a fireplace, nursing his evening coffee. The storm outside was relentless, its icy fingers crawling up the windows, rattling them like a warning. Alex liked the quiet life, or at least he told himself he did. After losing his wife years ago, he had chosen solitude over the pain of human connection. Nights like this, he welcomed the silence. But tonight, something felt off. Then it happened. A faint scratching sound at the door, barely audible over the roaring storm. He froze, gripping his mug tighter. It came again, louder this time. "What in the world?" he muttered, standing cautiously. No one ventured this deep into the woods, especially not in a storm like this. As he approached the door, the sound turned desperate, scratches turning into frantic thuds. With his heart pounding, Alex cracked the door open, only for the freezing wind to whip into the room, carrying with it a pitiful whine. Standing on his porch was a German shepherd, its fur crusted with ice and snow, eyes wide with desperation. "What the—" Alex started, but the dog let out a low, heart-wrenching whimper, pawing weakly at the threshold. Despite his initial hesitation, something about the dog's gaze froze Alex in place. It wasn't just a look of pain, it was almost pleading. All right, he muttered, pulling the door wider. "Come in before you freeze to death." The dog stumbled inside, collapsing onto the wooden floor with a heavy sigh. Alex shut the door quickly, locking out the bitter cold. Alex grabbed a towel and cautiously knelt beside the dog. It flinched at first, but then relaxed, its trust seemingly unshaken. "You've had a rough night, haven't you?" Alex said softly as he dried the dog's fur. Beneath the snow and ice, he noticed scratches and wounds on its paws, likely from trekking through the unforgiving terrain. As he worked, he noticed something odd. The dog wasn't acting like a typical stray. It didn't bolt for food or warmth. Instead, its gaze kept darting to the window, then back to Alex, as if trying to communicate. "What's out there?" Alex asked, half laughing at himself for talking to an animal. The dog let out a short bark, stood up shakily, and trotted to the back door. It turned to look at him, its eyes sharp and focused, then barked again. "Hey, no way," Alex said, shaking his head. "You want me to go out there? You're crazy." But the dog wouldn't stop. It barked louder, pacing back and forth, its urgency growing by the second. As Alex tried to calm the dog, his fingers brushed against its frozen collar. Curiosity piqued, he gently pried it off. Beneath the layers of ice and dirt, he found an engraved metal tag,